Today, we dive into innovation and opportunity in the real estate world with Mr. Raman Dua, the CEO and founder of SaveMax. Listeners, think about accessible opportunities in real estate have become with concepts like SaveMax's franchise model. So if you're interested in real estate, this might be a way to explore it without traditional hurdles.
At the initial days of my real estate career, I was always craving to bring these new ideas into the market. But the biggest challenge was the brokerage where I was working.
Listeners, imagine leveraging real estate with affordability in mind, because SaveMax's model shows that sometimes a simple, affordable approach can redefine an entire industry.
And I was craving to build up some good technology for SaveMax. Then first, what we did is we looked for a lot of vendors outside who were building up great technology for the real estate industry.
Hi everyone, this is Maheen and welcome to the CanadianSME Small Business Podcast, where today we dive into innovation and opportunity in the real estate world with Mr. Raman Dua, the CEO and founder of SaveMax. We'll discuss SaveMax's franchise model designed to empower small business owners and how technology is really transforming real estate. So let's explore the importance of real estate solutions that benefit small businesses across Canada. Our guest, Raman Dua, is the CEO and founder of SaveMax, a pioneering Canadian real estate brokerage based in Mississauga, Ontario. SaveMax boasts a network of over 80 franchise offices across Canada, India, and the UAE. And with a technology-driven franchise model, under his leadership, SaveMax has sold over $20 billion in real estate and has employed more than 2,000 professionals worldwide. Through his vision, Raman has redefined real estate with unique, affordable solutions and created franchise opportunities even for non-licensed investors. So without further, let's introduce him and dive into the discussion. Well, Raman, welcome to the show. Welcome once again. How are you?
Thank you, Hayne. I'm so fantastic, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to come onto this show. I thoroughly enjoyed last time. It was such a fantastic discussion, and I thought, it's great to do this conversation again.
It's good to have you back with us, Raman, and we're very honored to have you share some new insights with our listeners today. Now, Raman, we would kind of delve a lot about SaveMax, which is, a very inspiring journey, and, you're making a great impact on small businesses as well. But let's talk about innovation in the franchise model, right? Because the real estate industry is often exclusive, but SaveMax is changing that with a model that lets non-licensed professionals operate franchises, a true breakthrough. Could you tell us more about your franchise model and how it enables aspiring entrepreneurs without licenses to join the real estate sector?
Maheen. Real estate industry, if I look at last 20, 30, 40 years, like especially in Canada, was pretty much on a standstill model. There was only it's a flat model. There's a brokerage and then there's a realtor. That's it. There's nothing in between. So when I started doing my real estate, when I first came into real estate profession, so I found that problem over there in the industry. So I thought the same thing is going to happen with me. After 10, 15, 20 years, I'm still going to be a realtor. Then how I'm going to grow? Right. So that things keeps bothering me. So what I did is I thought, I'm going to go and do something different than others. And that is what the innovativeness in the business is.
Mm-hmm.
So I started, building up a team. I got a lot of problems from my existing brokerage where I was working. So then I decided to launch SaveMax.
Right.
So, first year it was very challenging and, equally very successful. The concept which we brought into the industry, like list your house for $9.99, was a game changer for the industry.
Right.
And, this is what I wanted to do. Right? Entrepreneurship is all about working on an idea.
Mm-hmm.
And, and that idea gave us a lot of success. So down the road, 5-6 years, we really built up a great business,
Mm-hmm.
and it was doing fantastic. Then I thought, is it fair for me to keep that business model only to my own self?
Wow.
Or only I should get benefited? Can I not go to other realtors, young entrepreneurs, or, aspiring entrepreneurs, like who wants to open up a small business, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
So, I started understanding it and I find out what are their issues.
Right.
So what their issues were, why a successful realtor will not go to the next level in the real estate industry because of the documentation, because of the compliance issue, because of the manpower management, and then accountings and all those were challenges. So we understood those challenges and we designed a model where we will take care of all those problems.
Wow.
So SaveMax will provide you the support at the front office, back office. SaveMax will do your compliances from the regulatory authorities, will do your account management and whatnot. Now, what you have to do, you just have to focus on building up your business and growing it.
Okay.
So that worked very well. Then I thought, I saw Uber.
Right.
I said, wow, what a creative idea. They came up with some solutions where you don't need a taxi license. So they redefined the business and, came up with the concept of ride sharing.
Right.
So that idea, it gave me a lot of inspiration. And I was thinking, can we do something like that in the real estate industry? Because there are many people who want to be part of the industry, but they don't want to go through the headache, or they don't have time, or they are not maybe capable enough to go through the licensing process and all that stuff.
Absolutely. But that's an incredible opportunity for all small businesses that are out there. Really opening doors in this way must create unique challenges and rewards. But how has this model really transformed the franchise operations for SaveMax and for your franchisees?
Yes. So we gave this name as a FOCO model. FOCO means franchisee owned but corporate operated. So we brought investors on board, who wanted to become part of SaveMax and, wanted to become part of this industry. And we gave them all the training, we gave them all the support, and we hired right people for them. Now, what you need to grow your business, that's very, very important.
Right.
With manpower, or if everything is the manual, then it takes a lot of time, to scale that business to different areas. And I have seen a lot of good companies, they worked building up amazing technology. But, both were problems. So when you don't have technology, you are totally dependent upon people. But when you have technology, it doesn't carry the emotions.
Correct.
It doesn't create that bond. In real estate industry, the most important thing is you're bonding with the clients. So what we have done, we designed a concept, technology with human touch. Right? So that is what we worked on to. And that is how the FOCO model came into existence. And we gave the opportunity to those people who don't carry the real estate license, but they can still own a franchisee for SaveMax. And that was absolutely a unique concept for the industry. Everybody was surprised, shocked. You won't believe me, and I'll tell you some interesting story.
Of course. I
paid 5 lawyers from my pocket to tell them how this can be done. Because, I had to do the documentation and all that stuff. And, they were surprised. They said, oh, that can't happen. There are so many regulatory authorities and, they won't allow you to do this. And, I was telling them, guys, this is what I'm planning to do. So I paid them money to teach them
what to do.
what to do.
Now, SaveMax is truly reshaping real estate. I mean, really opening doors for aspiring business owners through an inclusive franchise model, which is such a game changer. Listeners, think about accessible opportunities in real estate that have become with concepts like SaveMax's franchise model. So if you're interested in real estate, this might be a way to explore it without traditional hurdles. Now let's explore another exciting innovation, which you just mentioned very briefly in the beginning, the 999 home listing model. It's one of the most standout offerings at SaveMax, and which makes home selling more accessible for small business owners as well. So could you please walk us through this model and, what are the benefits for sellers and small business owners that are looking to navigate the real estate market?
So at the initial days of my real estate career, I was always craving to bring these new ideas into the market. But the biggest challenge was the brokerage where I was working. So when I launched SaveMax, we came up with this idea of 999. And that idea was really creating a lot of turbulence in the market. And the concept behind this idea was, that how can we provide the best services to our clients by charging them a reasonable real estate commission.
Mhm.
Because, see, as a homeowner, you have worked hard on your house,
Right.
you are paying the mortgage, you are raising your family over there. But when it comes to real estate commission, a big chunk was going to that site.
Right.
And that was really pinching hard to the sellers.
Mhm.
So we thought, why don't we build up a business model which is based on the volumes,
Mm.
which is based on providing the best services at a reasonable price and ask for more business, right? That is how the industry is. Look at Costco, look at Walmart. What do they do?
Memberships.
Memberships. They really they really go and buy quality product
Mhm.
in quantity and bring the cost down and pass down that benefit to customer,
Absolutely.
right? So I had designed a concept at that time that I don't want 95% of 100,000.
Mhm.
I want 1% of $1 billion.
Wow.
As simple as that.
That is so smart. No, offering a competitive edge like this, it must have, resonated deeply with the customers and franchisees alike. Listeners, imagine leveraging real estate with affordability in mind, because SaveMax's model shows that sometimes a simple, affordable approach can redefine an entire industry. Up next, Raman, we'll look at how SaveMax leverages technology for innovation, because in a world where technology is integral to business, SaveMax stands out with its AI-driven lead generation and marketing tools. How has this technology, particularly AI, transformed your approach to lead generation and support for franchisees?
So, Maheen, let me tell you my knowledge about technology. I'm not a small zero in that, I'm a big zero in that. And you won't believe, sometimes even to coordinate my email, I need some help.
Oh no.
That's how much I know about technology. But one thing I know about technology, that this is the most important tool
It is.
which can help you to scale your business, which can help you to transform not only your personal life but professional life as well. And of course, you are able to transform your personal and professional life, your financial life is going to be much better. So I had that concept from the day one, and I was craving to build up some good technology for SaveMax. Then first, what we did is we looked for a lot of vendors outside who
Right.
were building up great technology for the real estate industry. So we hired that technology from them. Simultaneously, we
Mhm.
designed a full scale team for us, where we have amazing people who are from IIT, from IIM, and all that stuff. And we gave them those assignments, that how can you build up technology with human touch?
Right.
Because what we were getting from third party was the technology.
Mm.
There was no human touch into that,
Absolutely.
right? So we started building up these AI driven platforms where there's a lot of lead generation happens. Then we have almost like a database of 2 million homes on our website,
Wow.
right? Not only that, the kind of CRMs we brought into the system, they are all are AI driven.
Mhm.
They work like your professional assistants,
Correct.
right? And that is what is helping our team members having that edge in the market,
Mhm.
right? On top of it, see, technology can help you only if you know how to use it.
There's no doubt about that.
That we are very particular about it. So we have amazing team members. Mirwais has really transformed the training and learning at SaveMax. Either it is the sales techniques, or it is the development of the technology, or it is the learning of the technology, and then putting up the systems like that,
Mhm.
where those systems are helping you to do that extra 20 to 30% business for a realtor,
Wow.
right?
Right.
So that is how we transformed. And my theory is build up business one by one.
Mhm.
So you focus on one thing, make it successful, pass it down to others, and then move on to the next thing.
Great approach. It always should be that step-by-step
Yes,
approach.
yes.
And it's really impressive to see how SaveMax leverages these advancements to benefit franchisees and clients alike. Raman, now we'll explore SaveMax's community-driven initiatives and your inspiring impact. Because real estate is not just about business, it's really about supporting communities, and SaveMax has an impressive record of giving back. So tell us about, some of the community initiatives that you're involved with and the inspiration behind your philanthropic work.
Right. So, Maheen, I've seen a lot of business people, they becomes the owner of the business. I'm not the owner of the business.
Mhm.
I'm the custodian of the business. I'm like, I have been given that responsibility by my team. Like SaveMax belongs to every single individual who is part of it.
Right.
I'm a custodian.
Mhm.
Now, lot many times, my personal wish, my emotions, my style of working really impacted the business a lot.
Mm.
And then I thought, you know what? Is this the right thing to do?
Right.
Maybe not. So then I realized what my role is. So I see myself as a custodian of the organization, which has been built up by amazing people.
Mhm.
So my team members are owner to it, my clients are owner to it, and the community is the owner to it.
Wow.
Because community is the one who gave me an opportunity. A person like me who doesn't have that much talent. I told you I'm a big zero in technology. And we have established a business which has done $20 billion sales.
Wow.
So how can we give it back to those people who helped us to come and achieve this milestone in our life?
Mhm.
I personally don't believe I deserve that much. So there might be some force behind it. And I think that force behind it is the blessings of people.
Right.
So whatever we can do, I don't think so that will be enough. So we, whenever we got the opportunity, so there was an time when I came here into this country as an immigrant, and we had our first, daughter Shreya. She was born in Trillium in Credit Valley Hospital. At that time, I was amazed to see the kind of support we got from the hospital staff, from the nurses, from medical fraternity, and all that stuff. But at that time, we didn't have that much money.
Right.
And I was talking to Nidhi, and I said, Nidhi, if we would have got through this process in India, we might have spent like around 10 to 20 lakh rupees over there.
That's true.
But you know what? Look at the beauty of this country. Somebody paid for it.
Mhm.
I'm getting for free. That doesn't mean it is free.
Mhm.
Somebody paid for it.
Mhm.
Then we had our next kid, Krish, who was again born in Credit Valley. At that time also, it didn't come into my mind. But came the time of COVID in 2020. We were blessed with our third wonderful and divine kid, Arya.
Aw.
And at that time, God has given us a lot. So I thought, and I was talking to Nidhi, I said, Nidhi, we raised three beautiful kids into this wonderful country, and Trillium has given us a lot. They didn't charge us anything for all these three deliveries. So we decided to make a contribution of $2.5 million
Wow.
to Trillium for the hospital which they are building. Because you know what? Somebody took care of us. So I think I have to pass the baton and I have to take care of somebody. And that is what my way of taking care of somebody.
That is so beautiful.
So that was one of the initiative. And then there was another opportunity. A situation came where City of Brampton approached me. They wanted to have the naming rights of one of the most prominent building over there, which was called as a Brampton Soccer Center.
Mhm.
And City of Brampton has given me a lot. It's my first love. Because
You
I came
started
into-
here. Yeah.
I started here. I came into that city. That was my first basement which I rented. My first business I opened there. My first house I bought there. So all the first happened in Brampton.
That's so nice.
So at that time when city approached me, my take was that I'm actually overexposed in Brampton because
Right.
every bus shelter in Brampton had my picture and my sign,
I've
right?
seen them.
But then I thought it will be a great opportunity for me to encourage a new immigrant who comes into this country.
Mhm.
When a new immigrant will go in front of that SaveMax Sports Center, it's proudly called as SaveMax Sports Center today, then they will get a feeling that, you know what, if an common person like Raman can do it, I can do it too.
Absolutely.
So I thought that was a great way to encourage a new immigrant because, this is what the beauty of this country is. And I feel proud today
Mhm.
when I get a lot of phone calls from new immigrants, when they go and stand in front of that SaveMax Sports Center, they call me and they say, Raman Paji, I really was motivated to see that
Aw,
this belongs to us.
that is so beautiful. I
Right.
mean,
So these are a few of the small initiatives which we have done as far as the community is concerned. And then, we started some sports activity over there in SaveMax Sports Center. We adopt 100 kids every year
Mm-hmm.
and take care of their sports facilities, take care of their gears and everything, so that we can keep the young generation away from the drugs, away from negativity.
That is
And
great.
now
Great
we are
initiative.
actively working on a concept where we'll be launching SaveMax Youth Club,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll be, encouraging hundreds and thousands of youth to become part of it, so that we all can come forward and make this Canada as a beautiful place.
You're doing a lot in this space, Raman. I mean, supporting initiatives like the Trillium Health Foundation and the Krish Hope Foundation must make a significant impact for the communities that you're involved in. Stay with us as we make a quick break. Up next, we'll uncover the community-driven side of SaveMax and Mr. Raman Dua inspiring impact on local initiatives.
Hey, you think you know UPS? Yeah, that's us. Everybody knows that. You know what you didn't know? This. Okay, try to keep up. Ocean, us. Ground, rail, air, so us. Guess who? Us. Customs cleared, borders cleared, done. Us. Still with me? Wait for it. Boom. Us. Intelligent, automated, fulfillment. Us. Yep. Healthcare too. Digital your thing? Yeah. Well, book it, ship it, track it. You feeling me yet? Yep. That's all us. That's all UPS.
Four billion people check their email every day. That's 4 billion missed opportunities if your message doesn't make it. To reach your customer's inbox, you need a winning strategy. And Constant Contact delivers. Literally, over 97% deliverability. Elevate your email game with easy-to-use templates, writing assistants powered by AI, and in-depth metrics. Ensuring your email is flawless, delivered, and read. Constant Contact delivers. Give it a try.
At IHG Hotels and Resorts, we're in the business of you.
We're here to help you plug in,
Connect and recharge.
make an impression.
and meet with confidence.
With 19 brands built for business,
your business gets even more rewarding.
With an award-winning loyalty program at 6,000 IHG hotels and resorts worldwide.
Welcome back. Now let's dive into Mr. Dua's contributions beyond real estate and how SaveMax supports communities. Now, how do you see this commitment to philanthropy shaping SaveMax's identity in the long run?
So, see, it's very, very important for any organization to become an integral part of the community where they belong to.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when we get involved into these community activities, and I see the emotions of people getting attached to SaveMax.
Right.
I see good feelings in our team members when they contribute towards it.
Mm-hmm.
So this all is helping us to build a bigger and better family in this country. And not only in this country, but I would say all across the world. We have taken so many initiatives in India. We have taken so many initiatives in UAE. So I think this is giving me a new direction to my life. It is helping me to become a good person from inside. And on top of it, I see that change is coming, or I see that impact is coming in my kids as well. So I think it is really shaping up SaveMax as a great global organization where we can touch a lot of lives. We can make a lot of impact on youth. And I think we can become part of the bigger vision of this beautiful earth. Not only that, I think by doing this initiative, we get connected to a lot of families and they become integral part of our team.
That's such a beautiful and such a positive outlook on life, Raman. And community initiatives, highlight that businesses can drive positive change beyond profits, which is, so your story. It's inspiring to see companies like SafeMax give back to their communities, a reminder that real success is often measured by the positive impact we make. Now, as we look into the future, real estate continues to evolve with trends in tech, market shifts, and economic changes. Raman, what do you see as a future landscape for real estate in Canada, especially for small business owners?
Yes, so a lot of time there has been a lot of discussion, especially how technology is empowering, how artificial intelligence is empowering a lot of businesses and a lot of trades. Either it's the lawyer profession or it is the real estate profession and all that stuff. But I personally believe technology is a good enabler. Technology can never replace human beings.
Right.
But yes, it can be a good enabler, right? And that is how I see technology is going to integrate with the real estate profession. Now, who are going to be obsolete? People who will not upgrade themselves. People who will not change with the time, right? And that is very, very important. Now, I'll give you my example. I don't know too much about technology, but I understand the empowerment of technology. Now, I know because of my busy schedule and lot many responsibilities I have, it might take me a lot of years or a lot of time to learn technology, but I keep youngsters who are very well aware about the technology in my surrounding. And, I keep observing them. I keep asking from them. I ask a lot of questions and, I'm a good listener. Sometimes I would listen to a youngster who is technology geek.
Right.
I will listen to him for 30 minutes, an hour and understand what he or she is thinking. And that is how you can be up to date with the technology. So if you don't change yourself, yes, you will be obsolete. But if you adopt technology as a good complementing tool for your own self, you will thrive in any business.
That's a great piece of advice, Raman. And your experience brings unique perspective to the future. And it's exciting to think about where SafeMax and the industry are both heading. How do you envision SafeMax continuing to support small businesses in this evolving market?
So, Maheen, my focus always was on the small business. I'll tell you the reason for that. I come from a very humble background. I come from a lower middle class family. And, when I came into this country, I observed there are a lot of people to support big businesses, big people, the big shots. Everybody is there to help them, to support them. But there is nobody who thinks about young entrepreneurs,
right?
Who thinks about people who just have that power, have that courage, and want to do something to start with, right? So I thought, what? There is a big gap. There's a big vacuum in that particular area. So I designed all my business model, which is absolutely based on small entrepreneurs, budding entrepreneurs, youngsters, and people who doesn't have that much capital. Now, Look at our franchisee model. All the big brands, they would go and give a franchise to somebody who has $500,000 or $1 million in their pocket. Now, does everybody have that? No. What about those small entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs who want to start their career from somewhere? So I designed my model, which is based on economies of scale. That, okay, let's pool the resources and create effective solutions so that we all can become part of that big dream, that big vision. So that is where SafeMax is leading to. So now we have a presence in 3 countries. I see down the road, next 5 years, SafeMax will be present in more than 20 countries. We have already registered SafeMax as a trademark in those countries. So we are envisioning our business for next 5 to 10 years. And I'm pretty sure there will be a time when we'll be doing $20 billion in 1 year.
I'm pretty sure that's very soon.
Right?
Yes.
And I want young entrepreneurs, youngsters to come and become part of this billion dollar dream. That is what I call SafeMax. It's a company run by very we are not very intelligent, high caliber, or not a group of IIT guys. We all are common people. But we are doing something uncommon.
That is amazing.
And that uncommon will create that impact in this world, and it will encourage a lot of youngsters, a lot of young budding entrepreneurs to dream to build up something big. And I want to build first unicorn of Canada in real estate industry.
That is a wonderful thought, Raman. And, we love the work that you're doing, and we wish you and SaveMax both continued success. And again, thank you for sharing your vision and predictions on the future of real estate in Canada. But now, Raman, as we wrap up and before we let you go, any final piece of advice that you'd like to give to our small business owners or budding entrepreneurs that are looking to enter the real estate field or start a small business in general?
Yeah. So I see a lot of small business, they start everything with an enthusiasm. They have a lot of energy to start the things, but they most of the time they give up when they get the first failure. So my one piece of advice, don't give up. If you fail, there's nothing wrong in it. But if you don't get up, everything is wrong in it. So failing is not a problem, but not getting up is the problem.
That's absolutely right.
Right? So you need to understand this. You need to understand the process. And once you get the failure, put your double power and strength onto it so that next time you can make it success.
Thank you so much, Raman, for being such a wonderful host yet again. It's an absolute pleasure to have you on it again. Thank you so much.
Really appreciate it.
Today, we have the pleasure of hosting Mr. Raman Dua, the CEO of SaveMax, who shared his journey and innovation approaches to real estate and small business success. His insights into franchise models, affordable listing solutions, and technology-driven real estate provide valuable guidance for any aspiring entrepreneur. We also want to express our gratitude to our partners, RBC, UPS, Constant Contact, IG, and Google for their invaluable support in bringing this podcast to life and empowering Canadian small businesses. To our listeners, please remember to tune in to our official website, CanadianSME.ca, and subscribe to the Canadian SME Small Business Magazine for more insights like today's episode. Until next time, keep innovating, keep growing, and we'll see you in the next episode.